Hey ladies, it's February 4th, 2026, and we are 4 days into our amazing celebration of our culture, who we are as a people. Happy Black American history. And I wanted to speak specifically to Black American women. During this time, you're going to see a lot of people who want to get your attention, they want to be included. So it's not surprising to see people speak and, they have to bring themselves to the conversation when it comes to Black American history, and they want to be included, they want to be seen and heard. And I would say that, again, when we're on social media, we have to understand that a lot of these people are not mentally stable, they're not mentally well. And it's due to the abuse and the things that they have gone through within their own families, within their own culture. So it's going to be really good for Black American women to focus on themselves and to understand who you are in this very moment. Um, Again, when people are bringing you up or speaking about you, it doesn't matter if it's a positive or a negative or what have you. These people want your attention. They need to feed on your attention. And as Black American women, I believe we know this and we have always known this, but it's really prevalent now because, on social media, people are bored. They have nothing else to do. A lot of people are at home, or they just simply have gone no contact with their own families, and they want to get online and argue with random strangers, or make their stance to random strangers online. And again, I wanted to make very clear that this is what learning about spirituality is really about, because in the physical, anything can be an illusion, anything can be created to be an illusion. But spiritually, you can't run away from the reality of spirituality. And what do I mean by that? It's what's not being said, it's what's being hidden, it's what's, not being revealed, or vice versa. And so when it comes to being a practicing hoodoo, it's not just to understand what's happening within our own bloodline and culture and lineage, it's to understand what's happening in other people's bloodlines, in their culture, in their lineage. And you're going to be seeing a lot more people trying to position themselves to, I guess, make themselves be known like, yes, I'm Black just like you. I belong to the culture too because I grew up around, Black people. And what I really love is that, especially for Black American women, people don't really know who we really are. And I've said this multiple times before. They only get glimpses, or, when they're interacting with other types of women. And I love that. I think that it's good to be a gatekeeper. I think it's good to, keep a lot of things that we do personally private, and not become swayed by what others are saying. And this also includes Black American men too. So, in essence, when it comes to being a Black American woman, I know for sure that me being a very spiritual woman, I can see things, I can, identify certain things. And this is why I do the work that I do, because at the end of the day, we don't have to conform, we don't have to be bothered with other people. We can be exclusive, we can be self serving, we can be selfish, we can do what we want to do. And I think that bothers people a lot because, they fell for the bait. They went against themselves, they went against their own culture. And one thing people can't ever say about Black American women is that we have gone against ourselves when it comes to other people, right? And yeah, I love it. So if you are a Black American woman and you're coming across people and they're very triggered, they're very upset, just understand that their own people went against them. And they look to Black women for spirituality, for, the blueprint. We're the blueprint. So people look for us and to us about everything. And I would say you can use it to your own benefit. You can manipulate this type of energy and work with this and benefit from it. So that is all. Take care. Oh, yes. And I also wanted to add that we do have Friday the 13th. That is known as a witch's holiday, goddess celebrations, and connecting with yourself and the women in your family, right? So the next day is, of course, February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. And then after that is February 15th, which is Self Love Sunday. So that is all. Take care.